The last time I asked you where you were when World War II ended, I'd like to know, do you remember the day when you found out that Pearl Harbor was bombed?
Yeah, we lived in Hawthorne then.
Okay, you were here in the LA area.
Hmm.
Okay, what was that? Where were you that day when you found out that Pearl Harbor had been bombed?
I don't remember. I remember hearing it on the radio
Okay.
because there was no TV then, and everybody was like in a state of shock. And I don't remember whether I was at school or whether I was at home. I don't remember that. I just remember that everybody was shocked. How dare they?
Yeah.
That little upstart country.
Mm-hmm.
How dare they take on the big United States?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that later they were sorry they did.
Yeah.
They really got cleaned out.
They sure did. You were in Hawthorne, so you were still in elementary school?
Hmm.
Okay.
I was sixth grade, I think, then.
Okay.
And there were three airplane factories. We were right in the middle of three big airplane factories: North American, Douglas, and Northrop.
Mm-hmm.
And it was what they were all called then. And so it was a scary spot to be in because we expected to be bombed at any minute. And if they're going to bomb, they're going to bomb all around the airplane factories because that was producing materials to fight them with. But I've never seen such patriotism. I've never seen people all work together like they did then. It was everybody was trying to help the cause. So
Okay.
there were scrap drives, and a little girlfriend and I carried a box spring mattress, I remember, to school to throw on the scrap heap because they needed every bit of metal they could find.
This was collected at the
Metal was become scarce,
This was
and
collected.
they needed it to
Okay.
make weapons and airplanes and everything else out of.
Wow.
So there were scrap drives all over the country,
Okay. Where was all the metal collected in Hawthorne?
and there was a pile at our school.
Oh, is that the school? Oh, wow.
They were all over, but there was a pile at our school, and that's where we threw the bed springs on.
Now, with 1941, I mean, was that people were still? It was still depression economy, right?
It pulled us out of the depression, actually.
Oh, okay. It got you out. Okay.
Some
Well,
day-
sure, because everybody's now got a job.
Someday
Sort
that
of.
Roosevelt helped instigate that to get us out of depression, but I don't know. But
Okay.
yeah.
In Hawthorne, this opens up some things I didn't think about. Was there, was there a large? Because I don't know what the demographics were in Hawthorne when you were growing up. Were there a lot of Asian Americans or Japanese Americans in Hawthorne?
There were.
Um,
In
did-
fact, they were sent from there to the encampment. And people don't realize that it was really for their protection because people were really going after them, blaming them for the war.
Mhm.
And it was mainly actually for their protection to get them away from the warmongers that were blaming them. It wasn't those poor people's fault.
Right. Hawthorne, I would imagine, was it mostly like still farms?
Some around. Orange groves, lots of orange groves.
Wow. And part of I bring that up because I know like a lot of the Japanese in the area, they were farmers. They were working at farms. So you're saying, okay, so this is interesting. You're saying that so did you have Japanese friends in school?
Yeah, in
What was
fact,
that? So
we
I got to
did.
ask, what was it like when they left? Oh my gosh.
Well, we missed them because they were
Yeah.
nice people. And in fact, us kids gathered together enough money to buy a robe for this one in our class, a bathrobe for her to take to the detention camp,
Okay.
or whatever they call the camp.
Do you remember her name? Okay.